Welcome to Pokemon Freak Advance everybody, and in this video I will be talking about a special Pokemon theory, that is, are Hisuian Pokemon endangered or are they extinct in the future of Pokemon? So let's get started. Pokemon Hisui, the Hisuian region in Pokemon Legends Arceus is a very different kind of region because it's not like the normal present region, but it's in the past. The big question that comes in the mind is, are these Pokemon that are there, the Hisuian forms, are they extinct? What about the other Pokemon like Cleaver and I think it was Cleaver and there was another like Basculegion. What about those Pokemon? Are they going to be present in the like the present games or are they going to be extinct? Now, I have no proof whether the new forms like Cleaver or Basculegion are they in the present games. But if we go into the Hisuian forms, some of the Hisuian forms are kind of strange. So we have these Hisuian forms. It is Hisuian Growlithe, Hisuian Zorua and Zoroark, Hisuian Voltorb that was shown to us like a day before this video was made, and I think it was Hisuian Braviary, and that's all the Hisuian Pokemon that was revealed to us. And out of all of these Hisuian Pokemon, Zoro and Zoroark are very like an illusion Pokemon. So even in the future, we cannot see them. So there's no like point in them being endangered or extinct in the future or the present. But if you look into Hisuian Growlithe, Growlithe has a lot of fur and it resembles some kind of an old building in Japan. And I don't think it was a building with some kind of statue, but if you look, we have not been shown its evolution, that is Hisuian Arcanine. But there is a very big reason for this because if you see the first four episodes of the Pokemon's first anime, most of you might have seen it. There is a special argument shown with Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, in which Ash tells Professor Oak that I'm not going to show the anime clip, just pictures because I don't want to get a copyright. But Ash just tells the professor that he had seen a very rare Pokemon that was Ho-Oh, which was in the second generation, which hadn't been revealed yet. So for Pokemon, was it strange to show us an Arcanine just like that? An Arcanine is a very important Pokemon in the Kanto region because it's like an police Pokemon. It helps the Pokemon police, which is useless in the Pokemon games, but still, the Arcanine in Kanto helps the like Officer Jenny a lot. But if we look into his Arcanine, it's not been revealed to us. So if you see all of those three Pokemon, most of them have thought that it is an Arcanine, but it doesn't look like an Arcanine for the most part with those four Pokemon, and they were all extinct Pokemon. So some people could say it's Raikou. It's like a pre-evolution of Raikou, or some might have seen it like that. But then Raikou was in Gen 2. How could have anyone seen Raikou that was in Gen 2 without seeing Ho-Oh first? And then that gets much more complicated. But then we can also think that is there a chance that that was Hisuian Arcanine that was revealed to us in the anime, and from that time onwards they have not spoken even a single word about it, or it could just be a wild theory that Hisuian Pokemon are not extinct. Now, apart from Hisuian World, Growlithe and Arcanine and Hisuian Zoro and Zoroark, there's another Hisuian Pokemon that is pretty strange. That is Hisuian Voltorb. What is pretty strange about Hisuian Voltorb is that it's kind of a mechanical toy. It looks like a mechanical toy and it has been made into a mechanical toy by its Pokédex entry, or I don't think it's in Pokédex entry, but some kind of information about it. But his in Voltop looks pretty good, it looks pretty cheerful and happy. That means that it's actually happy in the state. But if you look at Voltop, it's like I'm going to blast any moment. touch. I'm not gonna be shiny, and even if I am, it's gonna be a bad luck. But Hisuian World Top doesn't look that way, and it's much more friendly. That means Hisuian World Top has been changed in the Hisuian region, and if it was in the Kanto region before, I don't think it would have been in that state. So I think the Hisian weather changed Voltop to look into that way. And I think that could also be the same case with Zoro and Zoroark. But as they are being an illusion Pokemon, we cannot tell that much. I mean anything about them. If you go to Hisian Bravery, I think we can go into that same case consideration that it has been changed into that Pokemon because there's no more like old foot old stuff of bravery in the Unova region, and even if there was a Unova region bravery, how has it come to Sinnoh? That's the very big question. But I think Pokemon is just like not having any kind of theories in it, or is there a theory that they are actually endangered or extinct? But it could also be that bravery's pre-evolution has evolved into bravery in the Hisuian region, and that could be pretty nice. But then the question again arises: from where did bravery's pre-evolution come to Sinnoh when Sinnoh is one generation lower than the Gen 5? Now, one big argument could be made for this is that there is a specific hindrance where with the time and space and the Pokemon timeline, and some Pokemon is controlling Dialga and Palkia. And this could be a pretty good theory, and it could also be controlling Arceus because in the Pokemon Legends Arceus game, Arceus is kind of the main focus. So there could be something that's controlling Arceus, which is making it control Dialga and Palkia, opening the Pokemon timeline, and it could be some kind of crazy scientist or a crazy Pokemon. Now, I feel like these kind of crazy theories, guys. I've also made like a fake mod region based on this, and if you want, you can check those videos about it afterwards. I'm actually very happy for it. The status video has like 100 views till now, and I'm very thankful for it. So let's stop promoting now, and also please subscribe to my channel. But let's continue it. So Pokemon Legends Arceus is a pretty strange game. Now, again, what another thing comes to my mind is if this is all is true, then Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl not having like new forms of Dialga and Palkia is pretty reasonable. Till now, Pokemon Legendaries were not gods. That's very important to know because Groudon and Kyogre they are just land and water. Groudon is fire mode, but they're just land and water, while Rayquaza is like the sky. But if you go into Gen 2, there's like Ho-Oh and Lugia, not that significant, and Gen 1 like Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, not that good of Pokemon, so they are not considered gods technically. But if you go into Gen 4, that's when the Pokemon legendaries have some kind of craze in them. Like they are the beings of protectors of time and space. So there's no way that they could even have a mega evolution in any sort of way. Because if they have a mega evolution, does the Mega Evolution control the time and space? Or if they are primal forms, does the primal form control the time and space? And if they have primal forms, won't the primal form be enriched? And won't there be a clash between the time and space? And if there's a clash between time and space, the entire world will be disappeared. So would that be ideal for Pokemon to make like new forms for Dialga and Palkia? I don't think so. And I don't think even there would be new forms for them in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Now, one more thing I want to tell you that recently in Pokemon Legends Arceus, it has been shown in the website that we can find Shaman. Now, if you guys have not seen the movie Giratina and the Sky Warrior, please first see that movie because there's going to be spoilers for that movie. But in that movie, there's a shaman that goes into the distortion world, and the distortion world is like a reverse world from where you can go into mirrors and come back to the real world. And that's pretty strange. And it looks like Giratina has like all of these powers, and in the distortion world, it goes into its other form, and it looks pretty cool. So, could it be that Shaman is somehow connected to the distortion world, and there's a distortion world in Pokemon Legends Arceus, which is again contributing to this time hindrances which is eventually contributing for Pokemon from the present generations to randomly teleport to the past because they could be taken into the destruction world by Giratina anytime, and there could be some evil scientist or a Pokemon controlling Giratina, and there could be someone controlling Dialga and Palkia, and from that, time and space could be hindrance, and the Pokemon from the past could be brought into present. But then what about those past Pokemon brought into the present Pokemon brought to the past? And so if there's a timeline increase, so those Pokemon, were they sent back to the present or are they extinct now? I think that I might know what you might want to think about this, and please leave a comment about this issue or this controversial theory, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys.